Hey guys, I'm Nazneen and I'm your friendly neighborhood vlogger for all things Korean. For someone who loves to record everything, finally decided to start my own YouTube channel about the one thing I love, Korea. Everything about Korea we will discuss, experience, talk about right here. Let's start in the beginning of how we got here. Back in 2008, I saw my first Korean drama, Boys Before Flowers, and fell in love with Lee Min-ho. And my friend introduced me to K-pop with second generation groups like SHINee, Super Junior, SS501, which sang the OST for Boys Before Flowers. 21 was like my jam, like all their songs were brilliant. It wasn't like a very silent affair. Like I loved everything there was to know, and there was a huge Hallyu wave back in the day in 2000, the late 2000s. Loved all things Korean for as long as I can remember, but never actively showed it here on social media. And only ever tried Korean food recently, 6 years ago in 2017. And I fell in love. It was love at first bite. I posted my food pictures, so we basically tried BK barbecue, Korean barbecue, the grill, we tried the ramen hot pot. It was my birthday lunch at the Korean restaurant, so we had seafood soup, which is the traditional way to celebrate a birthday in Korea. So I did all of that, and it was the best day ever. My friends loved it, and then I posted it on like my stories, and my friends were so curious about this whole culture because I'm sure like they always saw it in K-dramas but never experienced it. So I was like, oh, I know so much just by experiencing it, and I was able to share with them through the medium, and that got me thinking. And they also told me to like vlog it, but your girl was too lazy, so didn't do it until now. I finally decided to start my YouTube channel. Yay! During the pandemic, I sort of got into vlogging my cooking reels on Instagram. I used to cook and experiment with a lot of food, and I was stuck in India, so you know, like constantly editing and cooking and recording was kind of like a way to cope, basically. And then back in 2022, I was stuck in India again for another reason, and yeah, I started doing this with ramen. So all the brands I could find in India, I ordered all of them. So I ordered Shin Ramyun, Samyang, Haldo, Mr. Ramen, I think. Yeah, a lot of them. There are a lot of ramen brands out there. So I started recording them and giving my reviews on how, like, basically on how chewy they were, how spicy they were, how good the soup was. And yeah, I think that was the only thing I was pretty consistent on in my whole life, and I did it. And guess what? Your girl got selected as the K-Food Ambassador in June 2022. I started this in 2022 in February, and by June they were like, you know what? You seem to know your stuff. So yeah, go ahead and like become our ambassador. And yeah, if you told me a year ago that I'll be a K-Food ambassador, I'd be like, you high, bro? I live in UAE. I live in Dubai. And as you know, Dubai is the hub. It's literally the center of the earth. No, the world right now for exchanges of cultures, traditions, a lot of things. It's like a hotspot for every nationality to feel right at home, and Dubai is working so hard to make that happen. And for me to experience Korea at such a high level, like especially that has to do with traditions. They're bringing in like a lot of organizations in Dubai, like KTO Dubai, the Korea Tourism Organization, and Korean culture centers. They organize the best events for residents to experience Korea in like with everything they have to offer, like their culture, K-food, K-pop shows, workshop. Korea and Dubai are working really hard, and I appreciate the effort, and I'm gonna take you all around these places, inshallah, and hopefully give you a virtual tour or a virtual experience for these events. So there was an event called K-Travel event where they had everything Korean in one place. So they had information, they had pamphlets, maps, list of restaurants for you to try if you ever plan a trip to Korea. They even had like a lot of booths where you can experience Korean skincare consultancy, spa experience, live caricature. Like, bro, that sounds really good. And yes, of course, I had to wait 2 hours for it, but totally worth the wait. Then there was even a stall where you can, there was a booth where you can try out their traditional hanbok for both men and women.
There was also this booth with the Korean calligraphy using the Korean alphabet called Hangul by King Sejong Institute of Dubai. They had live drawings and writings of your name and on these cute fans. This is my friend Anne, who's the staff at King Sejong Institute.
Also, your girl has news. This channel is basically my debut as a global Korean culture ambassador. Yes, your girl got selected as the global Korean culture ambassador for 2023. So please look forward to my content. Please show your love, please show your support. And yes, I am the girl now that says subscribe to my channel.